This should be pretty interesting. I have a 1990s Willy Wonka candy tin that's never been opened. These can be pretty hard to find out there in the market, but when they come up, I like to try to get one. Here's what it looks like. These came in different formats, different shapes and sizes. This is the largest one I believe they sold. And so it's a nice treat to get this in. It's pretty heavy too, so there should be some stuff in there. Here's what it looks like on the back. I don't think it's dated. Yeah, it's not dated. Anyway, let's get in here and see what it looks like. As you can see, it's factory sealed. And we're going to crack this baby open. All right, here we go. Yeah. So what we're looking for are some, ideally some really, some cool Willy Wonka candy. Should be in good condition. Don't want to jinx it, but it's never been opened. Here we go. Nice. That's quite the money shot, ain't it? Look at that. The Wonka candy doesn't look like this anymore. They changed, so we're going to get in here and see what all this stuff looks like. The condition of it. Yeah, so I just, if you're just joining me, I'm opening up a 90s Willy Wonka tin, factory sealed, to see what is inside. So first thing out of the gate is a banana Laffy Taffy, never been opened. They do not look like this anymore. Pretty cool. Can't help but notice there's another one. So that old banana logo we sadly do not have anymore. Also missing from today's candy is that logo there, that Wonka logo. We have a pile of these sweet tarts. Let me just consolidate these real quick. Yeah, so this is what sweet tarts look like at the end of the 90s. You might remember these green packs. Now these are the snack sizes, so you might remember these from around Halloween time or some bulk bag. But yeah, that's what they look like. There's a pile of them in here. There's two nerds in this boxes, snack nerds. Both are strawberry. Those are really neat. Don't think they're going to be dated, though. Yeah, Wonka stopped dating their stuff during this time period, so it's a little frustrating to collect these from that because of that. There's also a couple Laffy Taffies, more Laffy Taffies, grape. Those are really cool. Look at that mascot. Okay, I got some more sweet tarts here. Little pile of them. These are the rolls, sort of like Smarties, but sweet tarts, smaller sweet tarts put in this roll format. Pretty cool. You don't see these a lot, so those are nice to have. Yeah. And then lastly, there were 3 packs of Runts. And that's what they looked like back in the day. Love that logo, the hat logo we call it. Really cool. Look at the old Runts logo there too, mascot. Did notice that they had different faces on them. If you can see that, that's the orange guy. I reckon that's Blueberry character. There's another character. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to crack this open on a short little live stream. So just open one of these. If you like this, you can go buy yourself one. I think they're $25. There's a seller that just came out of nowhere with like 30 of these things. I want to say it's from Canada. No, never mind. It's New York. A New York seller just popped up with a bunch of these, so I had to buy at least one. And this is what you can expect, just a conglomerate of different Wonka stuff. What's missing? There's no bottle caps. There's not a lot of variety either, to be honest. A bunch of different piles of the same stuff, so that's a little disappointing. But very cool to see. Everything is super mint. That is one thing. Nothing's melted. The candy, well, I was going to say it's hard. No, it's actually very, very soft. That's one thing I'll end on this note. Laffy Taffy is very hard to collect due to the candy degrading over time. Now, the exceptions are banana. Banana saves very well. For some reason, the taffy banana becomes like a fossil. It's rock hard. But look at this. Look at grape. Look how squishy it is. And so over time, this will actually end up ruining this if you don't take the candy out. And that's a whole other problem, getting that taffy out of it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. The best things we pulled, probably the runts and probably those two nerd boxes. Sweet tarts, you know, kind of generic. I guess all this stuff at the top is pretty cool. Well, guys, I'll see you around. See you tomorrow. Got some really cool stuff coming in. I wanted to get this one out of the way. Pretty cool, though, right? All right, see you guys around. Russ Fan out, and good night.